Hey, Backlog Kids! And today, we're going to take a look at something new, something very different. Introducing the HG 172 scale MAILeS Jogan from the new anime Kyokai Senki. Made by the same studio that brought us our favorite mecha anime that spawned this plastic-ridden addiction of a hobby, Sunrise. Well, technically Sunrise Beyond, which is a subsidiary of Sunrise, but we're here to talk about the kit, okay? So this kit is based on one of the protagonist mechs, which are called AMAIM, which is an acronym for Automobile Artificial Intelligence Mechs. And this one is piloted by Kashin Tezuka, who looks to be the brooding, serious, kakoi member of the protagonist squad. Haven't really watched the anime yet, but based on the description on the manual, looks to be pretty dead on. Oh, and they have these cute AI sidekick Pokemons too. Anyway, let's get to checking out Boruto's Dojutsu. So here it is out of the box, and as you could clearly see, this mecha is not your typical humanoid mecha. The design gives off more of a realistic industrial aesthetic, which is no surprise as the mechanical design for the anime was supervised by Ken Okuyama, who is the same guy that designed the Gundam G40 industrial design version. It also resembles a beastly look with its thick proportions and notable features such as the head and legs. There are certain parts of the mech's design that I'm not really a fan of, such as the forearms, which looks off to me with that gap before the elbow, but other than that, it really does have a certain charm to it. Speaking of things I'm not a fan of, that applies also to the color scheme. It comes in with a blue with a hint of green for the main color and slightly pale yellow accents. You know what, kinda grows on me, so I'm not sure how I feel about it. Let's just say it's polarizing and move on. Another thing to note is that the blue plastic is cast with Bandai's premium plastic that has a soft matte texture, which is always very nice. This kit will have a decently sized sticker sheet that covers the front of the chest, these pistons on the side, which are really neat by the way. We'll take a look at them more at the articulation section later. The vents on the back, this part of the legs, which I think are meant to look like pistons, which is why the sticker is in foil, and the sensors for the big meaty rifle. Going back to the build, it really did surprise me that the kit came with a decent amount of small parts, especially the head to make good color separation. Oh, and the eye sensors are in clear blue, which is also really nice. In terms of seam lines, they are all very well hidden. I can't even show you any part that would classify as a seam line. Well, the gun has one, but that's difficult for HG kits. There will be some mold lines however, like in the arms, but it's nothing egregious. So far I'm pretty impressed how this kit turned out of the box. Let's now take a look at the accessories, starting with the shoulder shield. This can be mounted at both shoulders by taking off the yellow part and slotting it in through the hard point. The shield however is only intended to be slotted in the left shoulder, but both orientations look nice anyway, so you can decide which shoulder to equip it to. It's going to have nice articulations thanks to the small arm holding it. And inside it is this awesome looking combat knife. It's going to be made in one plastic, but it has a nice sort of serrated detailing in the blade. Plus, it's a combat knife, and combat knives are really cool. It can be held by the Jogan's holding hand like so, and stays firmly gripped. Very nice. One thing to note however is that the blade would sometimes fall off the shield, as it isn't really snug when you sheath it, so watch out for that. Next, we take a look at what convinced me to get this model kit in the first place. The 120mm double barrel sniper cannon. You heard that right. This bad boy can take you down even if you're all the way across the other side of the map. Forget about headshot, this bad boy will outright obliterate you with 2 tank shells coming at you at full speed with God's wrath! Sorry, the metal got me hyped. Anyways, this sniper looks really awesome and it really reminds me of the Izanagi's Burden from Destiny 2. Damn it, I've gotta stop plugging in Destiny references.
Yeah, boy.
There is a long protruding peg on the side of this gun, by the way, but I'm not sure whether it's an attachment point or not. I've tried to slide this in a couple of hardpoints in the kit, but none of them really fit. Okay, never mind, apparently it's supposed to be the sniper rifle's priming handle. Duh. This thing is huge and dwarfs an average sized Gundam, even when the stock is retracted. I mean, look at that. It's as tall as the Jogan, and the stock is not even extended. Man, this gun is so cool. It can be equipped by using a trigger finger hand with a disappointing color separation. Such a shame. Such a shame. However, what's not disappointing is this kit's ability to hold the sniper cannon. You can wield it with one hand, look at that. Also, this kit comes with open hands for both arms, which is always nice for some amazing poses. And the left hand can be made to support the sniper cannon. Oh, by the way, it shares the hand covers with the holding hands, which I'm kind of used to by now, but at least we got open hands. This AMAIM is also specially equipped with unfolding plates in the feet and the back skirt to help with the recoil and getting secure footing. The plates in the feet reminds me of the ones that the Geno Breaker have, which brings back nice memories of another line of plastic crack. The back skirt will be a parts former instead of a retractable part, but I feel it was done for stability's sake. Overall, a very nice assortment of accessories for the Jogan, with the 120mm double barrel sniper cannon taking the spotlight. Time to check out the articulation, starting with the head, which is on a hinge joint but can go down, like so, but can't really go up past looking straight forward. The neck has 2 more points of articulation, having a ball joint so it can wiggle around and do a full 360. And also another hinge joint so you could do this gimmick. It might be when it's set to storage mode or something like in the anime. Moving on, these plates on the shoulder move out to allow more range of motion in the shoulders, which has a lot of articulation points by the way. Up and down like so, and can move forward with a beautiful piston articulation. Magnificent! It's little things like this that just shows Bandai's incredible engineering. Arm is on a peg and can do a 360 and can move out like so. Bicep swivel over here. Elbow joint is on a peg so it can bend both ways like so. Wrist is also on the peg so you've guessed it. Hand is on the ball joint. Torso is connected to a hinge and peg so it will have a really nice ab crunch. And also a nice side to side. Back skirt has 3 points of articulation and can move out like so. Legs can do the splits and is on a peg with no side skirt to hinder it, so it can kick all the way to the front and all the way to the back. A bit of a thigh swivel. Knee is on a peg so it can bend all the way. Ankle can bend forward. Ankle armor can move sideways as well as up and down. Feet can rotate, pivot, and has toe articulation. So yeah, as you've probably seen, this mech can really move. I was pleasantly surprised how this beefy boy can have such a fantastic articulation. Another weapon to surpass Metal Gear? Stop it! Size comparison time, and here it is with the Beyond Global Gundam. And as you have seen earlier, it will be taller than your average sized Gundam, even the sniper cannon. But to be fair, the scale of this kit is 172, so technically the closest you can compare this is with the perfect grade, which we don't have. But with your help by just simply liking, subscribing, and checking out our other videos, we can one day afford to buy one. And here it is next to the narrative Gundam, defeated at last with just a couple of centimeters taller due to the ears. Even the sniper cannon is taller. What a beast. But again, the Jogan will definitely have an advantage against most average 1144 scale HG due to the difference in scale. If you want to know how big it would look like on the same scale parameters, just shrink it down half the size and you can imagine what it would look like if they met on the battlefield. So overall, the MAILeS Jogan is an excellent kit out of the box. It's another clear reminder of Bandai's model kit engineering prowess, which is just leagues ahead compared to the other companies. Although, I won't be able to recommend this to everyone since the design is very polarizing. But then again, aesthetics is subjective. If you like your mechs more grounded and near the realistic industrial avenue, or is a fan of the anime, definitely pick this one up. Color accuracy is great, a nice assortment of accessories, a brutal weapon paired with top-of-the-line articulation and engineering, especially coming from a high grade. In terms of price, it is higher than your average HD kit at 2640 yen, but it's very well worth it considering what's inside the box. We'll definitely be picking up a couple more kits from this line. So that's it for the review. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up, and if you didn't, give it a down, and let us know why in the comment sections. Consider subscribing if you like what we do, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you won't miss a video. Join us again next time for another Backlog Kits review. Oh, you're still here? Thanks for being a champ and staying all the way to the end. If you like this video, why don't you check out another Bandai HG kit review over here? Or maybe whatever YouTube decided to put over here. Either way, hope you enjoy them.